If I told you you only needed to trade 2 hours a day, you would get multiple setups and a very high win rate to the point where you could become a full-time trader, would you believe me? It sounds a bit too good to be true, but I'm going to show you that this is 100% possible and the exact trading model. So 4 steps. First step is all trades between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. So like I said, it's literally 2 hours a day. The second step is we look for structure. The third step is we look for a candle. And the fourth step is we look for a zone and entry. So enough talking about it. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the first step was 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So 10 a.m. has just started. So now we want to look at structure. Is price more likely to go higher or is it more likely to go lower? Well, what do we know? Well, if you know DTFX, if you know trading, you know that a double bottom is likely to run the highs. So my bias was we formed a double bottom now. We're very likely to take out this high here. So I want to see price take out this high. And then we have 2 possible circumstances. Price could take out the high and then sweep lower. Okay. Or price could take out the high and then continue higher. So that's the 2 biases I have going into this. So we'll play price out. Okay, we've now taken out this liquidity. We've taken out this high. Are we going to continue lower? Are we going to continue higher? All right, want a nice strength candle? Perfect. This is a nice strong candle. So if I go back to our criteria, we've done the time, we've done the structure. Now we need to look for a candle, a nice strong candle. And this is a nice strong candle. So just going to draw a fib from the bottom to the top. And what do I need? I need a retracement in this zone and for price to continue higher. So I go on the 1 minute time frame. I look for my zone and I can see we have a beautiful zone here. Okay, because what we do on the 1 minute, we're making higher highs and higher lows as well, right? We put in a high, low, high, high. So what I'm expecting is price to come down, respect this low, and put in a higher high. It's a structure across multiple time frames. So now I look for my 6 setup, which if you don't know, watch any other video, you should know, or wait till the end of this video, I'll explain to you exactly. But I'm waiting for my 6 up, so I need this liquidity to be swept. And then I'll look for an entry to go long. So let's see. Perfect. We just swept liquidity there. A wick counts. Okay, and then we need a valid low, which we put in this candle here. So we'll set our buy. Stop loss always slightly below. Okay, and I always like to target a nice 1 to 1.5. So that's 1,500. That would be perfect. We'll play that out. Sweet. Monday, we hit take profit and we're done within 2 hours. Going into Tuesday, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to start with structure. We had a high, we took it out. We had another high, we took it out. So now we have a high here, right? And if we look at our highs and lows, we did high, low, high, low, high. So we're expecting price to what? Respect this low, and then what? We're expecting it to take out this high here. We're just continuing with structure. So my bias is bullish. I'm looking for buys, and 10 a.m. has just started. Sweet. So now we need a nice strong candle. Play that out. Okay, we have a nice candle here. I'll draw my fib from the bottom to the top. And I'll see if I have a zone. Okay, we do have a little zone here. Okay, so what do I need? I need this to get swept. And then I can look for a potential entry. So let's see if we do that. Perfect, we sweep that. Now I need a valid low, which would be a close above here. Perfect, I'll set my buy. Stop loss below. And just target a nice 1 to 1.5. So that's around 1,005. Slightly higher than 1,500, right? Around there. All right, 1,600, we'll play that out. Amazing, smash take profit. Half an hour in, you've already caught a banger. You can literally do one and done, call it a day. But what do we have? So we know we're bullish and we create another nice bullish candle. So we can just do the exact same thing. We can expect price to tap into here and then continue higher. So now we go on the 1 minute time frame and we look for a zone. What do we have? We have this zone here. So what do we need? Well, it's the exact same thing. We need this liquidity to get swept, and then look for a valid low entry. Get rid of this. Let's see if we get that sweep. There's the sweep, perfect. The valid low gets put in once we closed above here. So that's my buy. Stop loss again, always slightly below. Take profit again, that'll be around 1,000, just say 1,700. So a nice 1 to 1.5. Play that out. Perfect, we smash take profit. And again, why does this consistently work? Because all we're doing is following structure. The 1 minute time frame, what did we do? We had a high, low, high. So what can we expect? We can expect price to respect this low and do what? And put in a new high. And that's exactly it. And then what can we expect? Respect this low, put in a new high. So all we do is, as we pull down, we wait for a liquidity sweep within our zone and continuation higher. And we're using the 15 minute to confirm our bias and to look for our point of interest. So that's Tuesday now. That's 3 trades out of 3. Again, all done within 2 hours. So now it's Wednesday, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to keep doing the exact same thing. So the first one we want to dictate, 15 minute, what is structure? Well, we had a high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Okay, perfect. Structure is still bullish. We're taking out highs and we're respecting lows. But what do we notice? Can you see? Okay, we took out this high and then we pulled back. We took out this high, right? And then we immediately pulled back. We took out this high, then we immediately pull back. So once we take out a higher time frame high, expect accumulation or expect a pullback. So now we've taken out this higher time frame high. I'm still bullish. I'm still expecting price to respect this low and continue higher, but I can expect some sort of pullback. So if I get a short entry, I will take it. So how do I know it's a pullback? I need a valid high, which is a close below here. So let's see if we get that. Okay, perfect. That's a valid high. So now I can expect some sort of pullback. Perfectly fine if my bias is temporarily short. So I have this candle here, the same thing. I draw the fib. I go on the 1 minute. I look for a zone. What do we have? We have this lovely zone here. I look for my liquidity within this zone, which is this high here. So all I need is a sweep and a continuation lower. So let's see if we get that. Sweet, that's the sweep. Now we need a valid high entry. So that happens once we close below here. Okay, when I say counter 6, this is what I mean. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then entries on the 6. Just remember this for later when I show you the diagram of the model. So we need to close below here. Perfect, we get that there. So that's my sell. Stop loss always slightly above, and take profit, that'll be around 1,200. Play that out for a nice 1 to 1.5. Perfect, smash take profit. Can you see why I always allow a little bit of space? Because this is our protected high, we should not close above here. And we never closed above here, but we did wick above here. So we want to cover the stop loss enough to cover a wick. Can you see how super simple this strategy is and how effective it really works? So guess what we're going to do going into Thursday? The exact same thing. So we broke structure, broke structure, broke structure. This was our protected low. But we broke this protected low, so we got to change the character to the downside. So now we're trading between this high and this low. So what can we expect? We can expect price to respect this high and take out this low. But there's always 2 phases of a trend. So now we know we're in a downtrend sweep. We need to identify what phase of the downtrend are we in. Are we in expansion, pullback, expand, pull back? Which phase are we in? Are we expanding lower or pulling back higher? Well, we had a bearish fair value gap here that was holding price down. What did we notice? We broke above it, we created a bullish fair value gap, we inversed it, and we are now continuing higher. So we broke a bearish fair value gap, we respected a bullish fair value gap, and we're breaking structures, right? We're breaking highs to the upside. So this all indicates to me that we're in the pullback phase and we're likely to pull back higher before potentially getting this big move down. So I am looking for buys. So now I've got my structure, I've got my bias, I've got my timing, right? It's 10 o'clock just started. I want to look for a nice candle that I can use. Okay, we have this candle, nice. We also have this candle, nice. So I'll draw a fib around this candle. All right, we'll go on the 1 minute time frame. I can see we did indeed have a zone here. Okay, so now I need my 6. So this is my 1, 2. I need this liquidity to get swept. And then look for a potential entry. So we'll play that out. So that's my 3, 4. Okay, that's my 5. There's my liquidity sweep. So now I need a valid low to be put in, which would happen once we close above this bearish candle here. Let's see if we get that. Perfect. There's my buy limit there. Stop loss always slightly below, and target a nice 1 to 1.5, which is around just over 1,000 if I'm correct. Play that out. Sweet. Another day, the exact same trade, the exact same result. Last day of the week, are we still going to have such a good success rate? Well, let's see. Structure-wise, again, we can see we are continuously taking out highs, right? We are trending higher. So I am only looking for buys. I'm going to wait for 10 o'clock to start. This is 9:45, right? Sweet, 10 o'clock. What do we have? We have a nice, lovely candle. Nice, bullish candle. Draw my fib. So what can I expect? I want price to come to at least this area here and then look to continue up. So I go on the 1 minute time frame. I look for a zone. What do we have? Well, we do have a nice, lovely zone here. Okay, so I want this liquidity to be swept and then for price to continue higher. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play price out. Okay, that's my 5. The sweep and low is my 6, so that's the sweep. Now I need a valid low confirmation, which would be a close above here. Let's see if we get that. Nope. Now I need a close above here, which I have. Perfect. So I'm just going to set my buy. Stop loss below. Right, and a nice 1 to 1.5. So around there, we'll play that out. And we hit take profit. Okay, let's say you missed that move, no problem. But we know we're right, and we know that price is likely to continue higher. So what did we wait? We just wait for another bullish candle, which happens here. We can draw another fib. And again, we can just expect the same thing, right? 10:45 now. We can expect price to bounce into here, continue higher. We go on the 1 minute time frame. We look for a potential zone. Okay, we have a nice zone here, the origin part here. So what do we need? We need this to get swept and for price to continue higher. So we'll just play price out. Again, why is this working? Because the 1 minute as well, all we're doing is putting in high, low. Okay, high, low. So what can we expect? We can expect this to be respected and for price to disrespect, aka break that. Let's see if we do get that. First, we need the sweep. Haven't quite swept it. Perfect. There's the sweep we were looking for. Okay, now we can look. So that's our, if I ignore this, that's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the sweep. And now we just need our 6, which we get not quite yet. Not quite yet. See if we get it here. Perfect. That's my buy. Stop loss slightly below. Target a nice 1 to 1.5, so that's around 600. We'll play that out. Hit take profit. Beautiful. So that was 5 days. We literally did the same thing every single day. All we did was this. Multiple trade examples and the win rate was super high. And the strategy isn't hard. It's actually very simple. You just need to know what you're looking out for. And if you don't, then watch this part. In my completely free Discord, you can see my bullish trading model. When I said I was counting to 6, you can see exactly what the 6 is with annotations for bullish and bearish. So there's no confusion. Do live stream trading this model every single day. So if you do want to see me live stream, you're more than welcome to join the premium. You can ask me absolutely any question and I'm more than happy to help. I also drop exactly what zones I'm looking for, and I'm looking for, look, the sweep, continuation higher, sweep here, continuation lower. That's exactly what we got. Look, we swept that low, continued higher. Potential plays, move lower from the zone right, we swept that, continue lower. So if you want full access to my live streams and to watch me trade every single day, then just join the Discord in my bio.